God hidden in plain sight. God is so vast and infinite and ever present, as all the scriptures prescribe. Yet mankind tends to not see him. Why is this? How can this be? Well, hopefully this analogy I give you can put it back into your life, or you can take this analogy and see the similarities to your own experience and try to understand where it's pointing to. Look at this analogy. Do you ever notice the screen when a movie is on? Let me repeat. Do you ever notice a screen when the movie is on? Or take, for instance, your phone. When your phone is on, do you ever notice the screen? Do you ever notice the screen when the television is on and you're watching a movie or in a movie theater? This is how God is hidden from us, in plain sight. Most people will look at the TV and or look at this analogy and say, no, actually I'll never look at the screen, because you believe you're looking at the movie. All right? But in fact, one is always looking at the screen. And this is what the mystics and the teachers tell us, that you are always this. Just like you're always looking at the screen when watching a movie. But do you ever notice the screen? Is what the mystics are trying to wake you up to. Do you ever notice that you are God, although God is always here and present? Just like you're always looking at the screen, but we tend to miss it because we're always looking at the appearances on the screen. Just like we're always focused in life on the appearances in life, instead of what they appear in, on, and to, in that which they are made of. And so hopefully this analogy will be an opener to what is the screen that all of life plays on. What is the screen? Because it's hard to see the screen when the play or when the movie is on. But the mystics notice the screen when the movie is playing. See, all these universes, humans, objects, thoughts, and events are merely just pictures moving on the screen of pure consciousness or pure awareness, which is alone the only real thing. Just as you see when you're watching a movie, the scenes may change. A fire may break out in the building, but the fire never affects the screen that it's playing on. Men, women, and children die in the movies, yet the screen is never affected. And when the movie ends, the screen is still ever present. Through every scene in the movie, the screen was ever present. Everything in the movie is made of the screen. And so when we watch movies, we tend to look past the screen and do not see the literal screen, or perceive we do not. Just like mankind perceives, he does not see God, because the mind is the movie that plays on the screen. And so the mind tends to veil us, in a sense. So Anything that can be perceived is not you. And what I'm saying, you as the screen. Anything that can be sensed by the six senses, that is, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, and thinking. If those things are not you, so you can perceive the body, that's not you. You can feel your emotions, those are not you. You can perceive your thoughts, meaning you can see 2 + 2 in your own head. That cannot be you. So if you see the thought, I am a body, obviously that thought cannot be you, because thoughts are not you. You are the one who sees. You are the screen that all of life appears on. That gets often overlooked for the appearances on the screen. And so this is how God is hidden in plain sight. You are the screen of pure awareness. All you are is awareness or knowingness. You're not a thing knowing. You're not even a thing. All you are is the essence of being, meaning you know you're here and you know that you are aware of things. And in this being is peace. Even the recognition of knowing that I was no longer one of the characters in the movie, that I am this which the whole movie plays on, brings a sense of peace and joy. And it shows the immortality that you have always had. Just as when you watch a screen, everything that plays out on the screen does not affect the screen itself. And the screen is ever present and at peace. While the movie can be in chaos, that screen is at peace and cannot be affected by anything on the screen. And this is what the prophets, the saints, the sages come to bring you back to. Rest in that which you are and all things are. And it is only one thing. Rest in that which cannot be touched by the things of this world. And there you will find joy, peace, and happiness. That has been hidden because we have always looked at the contents of it instead of the thing itself or the no thing itself. Because if you look or try to see it, it is objectless. It's that which all objects appear out of and appear to, and yet is no object in itself. So with that, shalom.
Wander the streets of Pondicherry, give alms for buried orphans in Vietnam, and receive them the next morning.